Hey everybody, this is Charlie. This is my brother Eric, CEO. And we're standing under the fig tree in the Goodnature offices. And we're gonna take you into the innovation kitchen. We finally get to talk about this awesome thing we've been working on for over a year. We finally get to announce it to everybody. Check it out.
And here it is, the Goodnature M-1.
Woo. In all of her glory.
Mm-hmm. I will note, a lot of these parts are 3D printed. This is a prototype, so the finish doesn't really match what it's going to be if you order one.
So the final parts will be nicer, you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, why don't you walk us through the M1 and what makes it different from our other presses?
So the M1 is the first cold press that's really designed specifically for made-to-order juicing. No longer will people have to decide between fresh juice or cold pressed juice.
So yeah, because normally right now they walk in a juice bar, they can either buy the high quality cold pressed juice in the bottles in the refrigerator. Many times they don't know when they were made. Or they can order fresh juice, but then they have to get it from a centrifugal machine, like that thing over there. So now you can give them fresh cold pressed juice without like engineering special counter or anything like you have to with the X1 Mini.
So this will do 12 to 16 ounces of any blend. It runs off about 1.5 pounds, 1.5 pound capacity.
1.5 pounds of produce gives you 12 to 16 ounces out of most recipes. And so let's talk about the setup a little bit. You've got a scale here for weighing. You've got a cutting board and a knife. You should have a knife somewhere.
We are knifeless.
You get a knife. And we got the machine. So this is the setup that you could use in a real live juice bar setting. And Eric's going to show you what it would be like running through 2 customers' orders. So he's going to make 1 glass of juice, get the machine totally refreshed for the next glass of juice. So why don't we talk about the biggest innovation with this machine, why it makes it possible to do made-to-order juice.
So first of all, it's scaled for the size batch that'll give you a single serving of juice. But the biggest innovation, besides just the scale, is the fact that everything that touches the produce quickly pops off. So you can have the whole grinder come off, you can have an extra grinder to replace it really quick, and the whole press comes out.
So everything that touches the juice and the fruit just lifts right out. So you could either rinse it between recipes quickly, or you could actually just swap it with a fresh set. Like if you currently make smoothies in your juice bar, you're used to doing that with the blenders. Instead of just having 1 pitcher for the blender, you have multiple sets, so you can just swap it really quick.
So let's say I ran a green juice, and I want to get ready to run a carrot juice. There's no need to rinse anything out or to reset. Pop a new grinder, pop a new bag, and you're good to go.
Great. So literally the only juicer where you don't have to clean at all between recipes. So between most recipes, the grinder is really the important thing to swap out, and the press doesn't hold much residue at all. So you will rarely have to swap out the press.
Maybe just like if you ran beets. Beets have a lot of color.
Or if you did like pure ginger and then someone said they hate ginger or something, you could just swap out the whole set.
Also, the drip tray comes out, and it collects all the drips between.
Fancy drip tray. Cool. So why don't you go ahead and run through the whole process and talk us through it.
All right, power the machine up. I'm going to toss a bag in. These are our fresh filters, compostable press bag, single use, same with the X1 Mini. I'm going to get my produce, got my cup. I'm going to start. So just like the X1 Mini, if it fits in the hopper, you can grind it up. There's no need to cut anything down to a specific size or slice and dice anything. It's ready to rock and roll. Some celery. Everyone loves celery juice. Magically disappears. This is the herbivore technology. So it eats fruits and vegetables. That's what it does.
And the grinder is basically the same grinder as X1 Mini, it's just a little bit smaller.
All right. And that's it for the user time. I'm going to just start the press. And it's going to work through its press cycle. I can get the next batch ready to go and come back and do it.
Yeah, so basically less than a minute to grind everything. And now you have plenty of time to weigh the next batch. It's going to weigh out about 1.5 pounds. Just peeling the oranges. We do recommend peeling citrus because of the oil. It can become bitter. Just putting a lemon.
Let's see, I need some more stuff. I'm gonna use some apple. What are we doing? All right, 1.5.
There you go, 1.5. All right, so you're already done weighing the next batch.
I forgot the ginger. Okay, already done.
So now you could be taking another order, ringing up the customer. Meanwhile, the press is still pressing here. So this line on the cup is 16 ounces. You can see out of 1.5 pounds of the last recipe.
And if this produce is cold going in, it's cold coming out. There's no adding ice. There's no putting it through strainer. It's real cold pressed juice.
Yeah, Goodnature cold pressed juice, as we're known for, is very smooth in texture and taste. It tastes much sweeter than juice off a centrifugal because you don't get chunks of skins and seeds in the juice, and you don't get all that gross foam on top. And it can sit in a fridge for up to 3 days without much separation.
So it would stop itself. I'm going to stop it because I have a full glass. Well, it did stop itself. So here's your 16-ounce serving. And then what I would do, pop it open, pull out the bag, pull the bag out. This would go to the sink, get my new sets, get it on, good to go.
Ready for the next batch.
Ready for the next batch.
Cool. All right, so there you guys have it. That's a quick walk through the Goodnature M-1 on our prototype here. We are officially taking orders starting September 23rd, and the first machines we expect to ship in March of 2020. So don't miss your chance to order this machine, your $500 discount, early access to pre-sale by adding yourself to the pre-sale list. There's links on our website. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comments here. You can message us on Instagram. You can ask questions on our website. We have a chat app. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, you can ask those questions there. And that's what we got for you guys.
All right.
Let's drink some juice.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.